Good evening, everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you for stopping by tonight. Another late night stream where we're going to be playing Rockin Kats for the NES, a rare Atlas published game. I think just this one and like Wacky Races, but it's not a company you hear too much when it comes to NES games. Much more known for like Megami Tensei, which of course was 1 and 2 on the Famicom, not released in North America. Although naturally, you know, many people probably know Shin Megami Tensei today. And then of course Persona and all that. But yeah, not someone you see too much back in the 8-bit days, especially here in good old North America. But Daniel, welcome. Brady, good to see you. Max, hello. Azul, very nice to see you. Milkman, look at that, all excited. Alexander, thank you everyone for stopping by tonight. Hope you're all having a good night. Daniel says he was watching my old Pokemon card collection video. That was like 2020, and then the 2021 room tour. Like, it's gonna be 3 years since that. I cannot comprehend that. I cannot. But it means a lot to hear that people are still going back and viewing that stuff. Wacky Races is a DOS game, says Daniel. It's on the NES. It's also on the Game Boy Color. So it got around for sure, it seems. But yeah, this is Rockin Kats. You would think this was like based on a cartoon or something. Although from everything I've looked up, I think it is just its own standalone thing. In Japan, it was called NY Nyankies. Haha, get it? Nyan Yankees. Oh, those Japanese and their hilarious puns. But yeah, so that's what we're playing today. And yeah, hopefully it's going to be good. It doesn't look like the longest game, so I have a backup plan if this ends particularly quickly. The next Like a Dragon game is 2 days away. Should you stream it on Twitch? For sure. Yeah, stream that thing. That's always cool seeing new games streamed. Yes, Azul Atlas, right? The 2020 seemed to go too fast. Yeah, well, considering what happened during like the first 2 or 3 years of it. It's like those years didn't even happen sometimes. It's like, oh, where'd they go? Ugh, but hopefully everyone has a good 2024. Hung out with your buddy tonight. Watched Ghostbusters Afterlife. That's cool, Alexander. Hope you had a good, glad to hear you had a good time. But all right, everyone. I think we've had enough of this screen. You even get like passwords. So it means, it sounds like we're not going to have to play the whole game over again if we game over. And you have like a whole level select thing going on here. 1 through 4. 5 seems to be grayed out. What's good old SB mean though? Oh, shop channel. Okay, very good. Well, we have $0, so this is our quest to make some money. And we got bonus games as well. Kind of like the gambling after a level of Wario Land or something. But alright, I guess we'll probably do them in order. The instruction manual mentions that regardless of which order you play them, they'll get progressively harder. I'm guessing maybe the enemies have more health or something. But hopefully everyone can hear me well. Hopefully the mic has been unmuted all of this time. Looks like it's been good. Well, yeah, 2023 wasn't too bad. But okie dokie, level 1 of Rockin Kats. It's Downtown Street. I guess this channel is okay. Alright, we're playing as Blue Cat McGee here. He's got a hilarious punching boxing glove. Can shoot in different directions, even to the diagonals. How many games do you see where you can shoot in like 8 directions? Not many, I would bet. Got a guy shooting a gun at us, but no match for the Fisto Fury here. You can even like stick to the ceiling, Bionic Commando style. And then I think you can do a thing like I know there's like a spinning thing you can do. As shown in the instruction manual. I feel like that's what you're supposed to be able to do here. Oh, okay, something like that. Okay, well, fingers crossed I can do that again when it's required. Oh darn, I'm looking down at the stats and even see this red guy coming up. But yeah, there's stuff going on. People are just like, throwing flower pots out their windows because that's what they do when they see a cat. Are you a cat person or a dog person? I should have made a poll for that. I can go eat. Oh yeah, so you can do it on like anything. So like, I'm hanging on, and then you press B again to start spinning. Gotcha. Definitely going to be some controls to get used to here. I was like, can I grab that root beer? But no, instead it just kind of fell on my face. Everything in this town needs to be bolted down much better than it is. That's the liability, you know. If this was modern day America, I'd sue you all. Yeah, 2023 had some good games and movies for sure. Yeah, the games in 2023 were great. I've already picked up another Code Recollection in 2024, so in my opinion, it's already off to a good start. I've been having fun with that. Plus, we got, Mario Donkey Kong coming out. 1,000 Year Door at some point. There's lots of good stuff to look forward to this year. So, like, there, okay. It's just a little bit weird getting used to the whole spinning thing. But I think we're getting the hang of it. You get like a lot of health in this game, but I'm not going to complain about that. Like 5 hearts, plus sometimes I'll like divide in half. You get this guy on your back? Okay, okay. No, I didn't mean to spin right into that hole. Like, you have like surprisingly little control when you're spinning around, but that's where, you know, the wonders of passwords and infinite continues come in. We can suck as bad as we want and face like 0 consequences, unlike in some NES games. So this was a 1991 release, and you'll notice that after the Super Nintendo was out, I feel like NES games mellowed out a lot. They weren't, I mean, it's not, you know, it's just like a general thing. It's not true for every game. But I find that they're not as difficult, not even necessarily as long anymore. A lot of games after that point started to prioritize graphics and having like really nice looking games, but they only last like 5 or 6 levels. Because, you know, it takes a lot to make all those graphics, and you need the space to store them as well. So yeah, we'll see if that's kind of the case here. I'm getting the vibe this is only going to be like a 5-level game, in which case, you know, it's a rarer one. So just keep that in mind if you plan to dish out those dollar bills for it. But yeah, I got all these red guys just kind of jumping around. We got Atlas brand soda. Buy one and sell it on eBay 10 years later. Hello, Peace Watcher. Welcome. Hope you're having a nice night. Mario vs. Donkey Kong. It's so weird that, like, for so long they just ignored the whole, you know, platforming style gameplay and went with the more mini Mario puzzle gameplay. And now just suddenly they're bringing the first one back. It's like, okay. You know, I always wanted, like, a proper sequel to that, which it was already kind of a sequel to Game Boy Donkey Kong. But yeah, more of that, please. Your first game's gonna be Tekken 8. Yeah, like already, like it's January. Normally, you know, games come out in like the holiday for Christmas, so all the kids bug their parents to buy them, and then like nothing comes out for like a couple months. But no, we're just getting so much stuff already. So how do I do like a nice? Okay, I didn't mean to do that, but it worked. Yeah, spinning is scary, and I feel like I should just probably practice it for a minute. So you press B to start spinning. Like, how do I like, you know, like B? It's weird because you would think A would be the button to press to kind of launch. But it's B. Okay, odd. Very odd. Oh, that's like a 1-up. World's easiest 1-up. Yeah, I get the feeling this isn't going to be the hardest game we've ever played, but, you know, I shouldn't say things until it's over. Is this like the final boss, or is this like a mini boss? I don't mean like the boss of the game, I mean like of the level. Can I beat you and get your, you know, your power up like a robot master? I noticed that you don't have a health bar. I like when my bosses have health bars. I feel like this isn't going to be the boss of the level. This is just going to be like some midway guy. All right, here we go. We beat whatever the heck that was. Now that the Switch is getting hacked, you're starting to get interested. You want to put your rare Famicom ROMs on it. Yeah, isn't it interesting to see kind of where the Switch is getting to? But I'm kind of worried because after seeing what happened to the DS, the original DS, Nintendo kind of, do I like want to go down there or do I jump over that? Okay, we're going down Ninja Turtle style. Here we go. Save that person on the train. But yeah, after what happened to the Nintendo DS, there was like flash carts all over the place. People were hacking that day and night. They kind of went overboard with the 3DS. They started region locking things. It was like the first Nintendo console to have region locking. I think part of that was to, you know, just make it even harder for non-authorized stuff to work on it. I'm really hope that they don't go crazy and like make the Switch 2 or whatever comes next region locked. Because one of the coolest things about the Switch is that, you know, okay, so what? A game didn't get a physical copy in North America. Well, I could just import the Japanese copy of, you know, Ace Attorney 1, 2, 3 trilogy or Okami HD or something. I like how both of those ended up being Capcom games, but like, yeah, just don't Nintendo, don't go overboard. Don't screw up your next console, which it's really, you know, Nintendo must be worried. I'd be worried if I was Nintendo. It seems like every second console that they do, something like that, you know, kind of is a bust, right? So I don't blame them for wanting to hang on to the Switch OG for as long as possible. Played the GB one a long time ago as a kid. Cool. Are people saying Sonic Adventure is overrated and like, did you not play City Escape? Yeah, like there's no excuse for not playing that if you played Adventure 2. Oh, okay, I did a tricky thing like that and I still messed it up. Yeah, City Escape's great. I really like Adventure 1 and 2. I also kind of like Sonic 06, but I was playing it again recently just to like... I beat it on the PS3, but I was checking out the Xbox 360 version because people always said that's like the better one. The loading times are better. They're not that much better. It's still ridiculously horrible loading times, and that game has flaws from here to Tuesday. but I still get some enjoyment of like the levels themselves, not the whole, you know, go around the overworld, talk to some old man who asks you to jump through some rings for some reason. Because the last thing you want in your game is for it to be like Superman 64, but that's what they decided for Sonic 06 for whatever reason. But yeah, the adventure games are a lot of fun. They're a little rough around the edges for sure, but I can still go back and have a really good time with them. Someone said there was a rumor that they're going to be remaking Adventure 1. I know at the Game Awards, you know, Sega announced that they're like bringing back a whole bunch of old series. It'd be cool if they did something with Adventure again. What did everybody think of Superstars? It's a cool game, but, you know, pretty short. Sonic platformers just kind of tend to be that way. Yeah, this game loves handing out 1-ups, but I'm also kind of not going to complain. I think I just picked that up, or did I, like, phase it through the wall? I need to see this on the screen. I, like, pick it up. Yeah, I accidentally pick it up, and then it's inside the wall and it disappears. Amazing. I love that just happened. But yeah, this is the game where you have like a gigantic fist that does a whole bunch of stuff. And it's also kind of weird to control sometimes, but oh, the 1-up came back. Okay. It was like, yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Like, it just despawned. So can I not do the thing that I just did again? Okay, there. I actually picked it up that time. Alright, I'm guessing we're going down this Mario pipe, and now we're in the dark zone. Where I got hit by something that I had no idea was going to be there. But that's what we got 3 1-ups for. Is this like, I wait for something to happen, or I just keep going to the right? Oh, I do. Whoa! Okay, we gotta help. Willie's gotta help this person out, apparently. That guy's a lot angrier than, like, his sprite would make you think. So yeah, it really has, like, a Saturday morning cartoon vibe to it, despite the fact that I'm like, 99% sure this is not based off of any cartoon. Although playing through all these NES games has really kind of widened my knowledge of old series from back in the day, like Bucky O'Hare and stuff, which I'd like never heard of before I played the game. And the game was great, so I'm quite happy I've heard of it now. So this kind of, oh! I don't know why I thought that was something I wanted to touch. Okay, just kind of stand here, avoid that. Sounds pretty great. Kind of hit that. Like, how was I supposed to know he was going to come out of there? I feel like that wasn't totally fair. But you get like a total, you know, 10 hits to beat this guy. You get like half hearts and everything. This game's definitely not too evil. At least yet. You know, maybe in the next levels. This is like level 1, right? Channel 1 is the kids' channel. No, growing up, Channel 2 was always like where you'd watch the children's programming after coming home from school. You know, Arthur and all that jazz. And then there was like a channel where you'd watch Pokemon and another one with all the fun stuff on it. So again, you know, bosses without health bars, it's always fun. You just kind of got to guess how many more hits they take. Like, at least, like, you know, and I think I'm doing damage, right? Like, that's the worst part about a boss not having a health bar as well, is you don't even actually know if, like, I'm doing the right thing. Like, maybe I'm supposed to stun him, and then do, oh, like, maybe I'm supposed to go up there. Maybe I'm supposed to bounce on him, and then hit those guys at the top or something, right? Yeah, see, like you don't even know that's what you're supposed to do, because there's no real response given to you when you hit him. Like, you just think, okay, I'm supposed to hit this guy, but no, I'm supposed to bounce on him and hit these guys playing music at the top. Like, that's kind of, like, that's an interesting gimmick, but, like, you know, make it a little more clear, I guess. At least I assume I'm doing the right thing. Like, again, there's still no real feedback that what I'm doing is the correct thing, but we're going to assume it is. I like how, you know, it shoots you into the air, and then, like, whatever those are kind of falls down, and it's like, I have so much chance to avoid those. Like, again, like, how was I supposed to do anything about that? Any Rockin Kats experts in the chat are welcome to mention, like, if I'm doing the right thing or not. Because it seems safer to kind of just stay at the bottom, right? Because then you don't have to worry about whatever those are hitting you. But it just feels like no matter how much you hit this guy, like, nothing happens. I mean, those are kind of starting to fall faster, right? So maybe I'm making some progress. Maybe I'm supposed to grab the notes. Do you think I can grab the notes? No. This doesn't seem like it. Okay, well apparently that was all I was supposed to do. So why those guys at the top were reacting when I hit them then, I don't know. But I guess we saved the day. Game over, it's done, pack it up, move on to the next one. Hello Pal Puck, welcome! You can catch the... Oh, okay, well then that makes sense. It's hard to know in this game, like what you can interact with and what you kind of just want to avoid. But we did it. I should write a book about the NES. Yeah, lots of people seem to like writing books about video games these days. Would people like that? Do people like reading about video games? Or do you prefer to play them? I mean, you could always do both. Character reminds you of a side character in Teenage... Yeah, this definitely gives like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles vibe for sure. He has 540 health? This isn't really freaking... Press... Okie dokie. Well, we beat him. We lost like all of our lives in the process trying to figure out what to do. Because again, it's just like I love when bosses have health bars. So you really know if what you're doing is the right thing. But there you go. End. We beat it. Alright, so that brings us here. So after that hilarious disaster, we got $470. What can we even buy? Hammer punch? So I think we lose our money and items if we die anyway. So we might as well try something cool. Let's buy... Sure, let's buy like a projectile. Why not? And I guess we'll move on to level 2. Actually, let's do a bonus game as well. We have 170 left. What can we do? We can try pipe toss. Oh, if we had $5 more, we could try all of them. Alright, pipe toss. What the heck is that? Alright, so I'm gonna grab a ball? No, he holds it out if you hold B, right. Okay. And I can like throw this into the money jar up there. Something like that? It's very picky, which I mean, I guess, you know. They don't want it to be too easy. It is really picky. They really just look like Mario pipes, too. Well, I think we've made, what? $140 so far, so it's more than we paid to play this game. Oh, too early. But okay. You know, we're in the green. So that's nice. What does basketball look like? Can you just keep playing the same game over and over and making money? Okay, well, I'm assuming there's going to be a ball at some point for basketball. Unless, like, you're the ball. Oh, okay, that makes sense then. Wait a minute. What did it want? Okay, well, there was that. And then there's roulette. Classic game. How could anyone go wrong with roulette? Yeah, right? Yeah, pipe toss definitely seems like it's a pretty easy one there. And that one's just like you literally press A and something happens. I guess you get multiple tries? Oh, I got a 1-up for that? I will take extra lives all day long. So can I keep playing pipe toss and just like get as much money as I want? I guess you can. I figured it might limit you to like, you know, 1 try per game per level, but like, I'm sure there's like a, you know, like a system you could create for this that you're like accurate every time. But who's got time for that? Like that. Naturally, being closer to the edge of the platform is going to make it easier. Yeah, so you could just keep playing this game over and over again. And just rack up so much money. Oh, pfft. No, this is a true classic game. Not like, you know, the top tier expensive NES games, but it's gonna run you a little bit these days to get Rockin Kats. But okay, so we've got some lives back, which looks good. I guess we'll move on to the next level now. Pipe toss and roulette life hack. I like it. Really? Like for the Sonic 3? Have they confirmed if Jim Carrey's coming back yet or not? Because I know he retired and all that. But you know, he always said there's like a chance he might do like one more thing, and he always seemed like really happy about how you know, people accepted him as Eggman. So it'd be really sad if you know, if he wasn't in the next Sonic movie. But I guess they could kind of work around it, although not really, because, you know, if it's about Shadow, then it's going to be about Gerald Robotnik. It's like, you know, how does that work then? But alright, so yeah, we're definitely upping the difficulty a little bit. Everything is just dropping bombs on you 24/7. Like, so how do I hit this guy? Like, when he's on, like, a middle platform like that, there's not much you can do, but okay, I will take that. Was that a money bag up there? How was that not there when I just walked by? Like, it didn't load in because of, like, the sprite limit or something? You always seem to spin. No, okay, so you spin... Now, okay, that makes sense then. That makes sense. So, like, I do that. Okay, so if you hit him like that, interesting. I would love that heart. Wow, a heart gives you full health. That is really OP. I was like, yeah, one heart. Okay, that'll be nice, but no, I'll take a full bar, thank you. Whoa, it's Tails! This is where they got the idea for the tornado. Oh, wow, yeah, this really is just the freaking tornado. Hello, Hack and Quack, and welcome. I wonder if it's related to Rocket Knight. Credits Live and Learn. Yeah, right? Oh, what a good song. Okie dokie. But yeah, this is just Sonic all over the place. Which, yeah, Sonic 2... Sonic 2 was 1992, right? So this would actually predate Sonic 2. So total ripoff. But yeah, this is just me jumping on a plane, and sometimes I smack stuff with this giant fist, and sometimes I don't. And also, so there's now cannons on the ship, which if I had known we're going to come up, I could have been ready, but now I am. Oh, we got... Oh, so yeah, levels have mini-bosses, which is pretty cool. The question is, can I fall off the side? Because that'd be kind of scary if I could. Also, can I pick up this ball and whip it at you? Yes, I can. So I guess kind of stay... Oh, but the red one's probably not. Okay. But this one, see, I can do a thing like that. And then I can do that. And then I can do that. Oh. So again, like, I think I'm doing the right thing. Like, he looks pretty mad about what I'm doing. But he doesn't have a health bar, so it's kind of hard to tell. That is very close and scary. Okay, I will take your word for it that these hits are not counting. Please tell me that this is the last hit. It was not. Please tell me that this is the last hit. It was also not. Bosses in this game have a lot of health. Is the impression I'm getting. Whoa. Okay. I did not know I could stand on the tail, but I'm going to pretend I knew all along. Why won't you die? If you like bosses that have like 7 billion hit points, then this is the game for you. Now, thankfully, it refilled my health after that boss, because I was not expecting it to suddenly send me immediately into an enemy. Oh, okay. Okay, well, this is a game we're playing, everyone. This is most certainly a game. What's everyone saying in the chat there? Game Sack. Is Game Sack here? Looking for like the 3 games on the NES by Atlas. So no, only 2 games I think were published by Atlas. This one and Wacky Races. But when I looked into it, they had actually worked on games like The Karate Kid and Friday the 13th. So like LJN games that you would think weren't that great were actually worked on by Atlas, if you can believe it. Now there's like 2 spikes in the corner, I guess. What is that? Oh, it's a thing. Okay, that was weird. This is very strange. Oh. No. So like this. Yeah, I'm getting used to the whole glove thing now. Getting a little better at it. But yeah, I hope you're all having a nice night, and thank you so much for stopping by this late night stream where we're playing Rockin Kats on level 2 currently inside the good old air base here, Eggman's air base. I love gears and spinning gears, so this is a cool setup here. What is that? I guess maybe it's best to just ignore it. Although it's also kind of coming in our direction. See, now what do I do here? This is kind of scary. Like, you feel kind of defenseless when you're spinning around, but you're also kind of invincible. Like, I never know exactly how it works. Oh, can I grab your boomerang and throw it back at you? See, this is another situation of, like, can I touch that boomerang? Do I avoid it? Okay, this is all luck. That was all luck. I'll pretend I planned that from the beginning. What the heck is this? Wait. Oh. Oh, I could have got a 1-up. This is like that part in Mario 2 when you fall and have lots of fun. Now please, so I didn't know I was going into a pipe that was going to take me somewhere, but apparently I did. Hi David Ray! Yeah! It just kinda came up, so thanks for stopping by. Oh, Widget! Yes, you're right. So yeah, I guess there was a few. Yeah, all games that I like haven't hit on the list yet. They were all later letters. Oh, for you, it's for you, Milkman. 6:33 in the Netherlands. Well, thank you so much for checking me out while you're eating your breakfast there. But all right, this is maybe another boss, so we'll see if we can figure this one out like we figured the last one out. And again, bosses in this game, it's like I hope you like having to hit them 40 times. Powerful machine. It really is Dr. Robotnik. This is definitely like a Dr. Robotnik. This is just freaking Sonic CD. Like one of the last bosses in Sonic CD looks exactly like this. I'm assuming I gotta like, no. So see, like how am I supposed to know if I can grab that or not? Okay, so you just kind of smack him when he's, okay, when he's not spinning. Got it. I should be counting how many hits these guys take. Oh wow, I didn't even have like a full health bar coming into this, so. Or maybe I did and this just takes off like a lot of health. Well, we're down to half. Oh! So I guess I defeated that glove and it turned into like a claw. That's like a perfume thing or something, because if anyone's ever watched cartoons, we all know that perfume is like very deadly. But okay, interesting. Hello, Monterance! Welcome! Hope you're having a great night. Yeah, thanks everyone for watching the stream. Hope you're all having fun. We play good old Rockin Kats here. Proxana! Commentary, mirror your brain, never... I'm happy, you know, I like, you know, talking about the thought process there. I'm just happy it's working out. You know, it'd be really sad if I was like, oh man, nothing's working. But yeah, happy that we're able to kind of piece together the puzzle here together. And happy that you're enjoying that. Yeah, coming into this, all I had read was the instruction manual. And even then, it was kind of like a brief glance. I have read so many NES instruction manuals. Like, remember, for every single game I've played, I've read the manual as well. And I'm kind of getting burned out reading every game's manual. Especially when they're like, 20, 30, 50, 90 pages long. It's like, please stop. Whoever was writing this, why didn't you stop like 10 pages ago? But nah, for the most part, they're fun. So this is a weird one. It's like, how do I fit through that little gap? So I noticed I'm like down to like one fist. Okay, they're all just claws now. Does that mean anything? Oh, now he comes in for like the super shredder attack. And there he goes. Look at that, took less tries than the last boss at least. Oh, is it not? Oh no, David Ray. Thank you. Thank you, David. I was so excited about playing Rockin Kats. I totally messed that up. Thank you so much for pointing it out. Either you were the first person or I missed anyone else who might have pointed it out. But thank you so much, David Ray. It's been a great night of chatting, and hopefully, you can go back and review it with the actual video anyway. But yeah, that was silly of me not to have that up there. But it's Rockin Kats. I was just so hyped to play it. We're like already halfway through the game, I think. Alright, Sky Ace is ended. There you go. So yeah, another level down. Less casualties that time, which was nice. And you can go to the shop, and we got a lot of money for stuff now. So yeah, until we get a game over, we can just kind of keep accumulating items and being like super powerful. But should we play another round of pipe toss? I think we should. Kind of go stand on the end here and throw that through there. I wonder what's like the max you can do. I think it's like 8 it shows you can do up to. It's picky though. It's nice though, like, 2 shots and it's like you've already made back the money that you paid to play it. So let's hope we can at least get that. There you go. So if this was just me playing and like not streaming it, I would just do this for like 5 hours. I'd buy like, it shows a 2-digit life counter. Although there are NES games that will deceive you, and like even though it shows a 0 before the, the 1's digit, it like won't ever actually count up to 10. I think Mega Man 1 was like that. But alright, there you go, making some cash. Getting 9999 money, exactly, right? And I would do that too if it would not, bore all of you. But I'm happy we're all having a fun stream tonight, so let's buy some more stuff. We'll do the hammer punch, I guess. And like, I guess we'll also do the sneakers. And like, I feel like I might as well do pipe toss like one more time, just so we can finish off the store and maybe even afford another one up. So let's do it. I really wish that making money was this easy. I'd be doing this all day. This is just like Bitcoin mining, the NES game. This is what it looks like when you get like to the microscopic level when you're mining Bitcoin. Yeah, once you get the hang of this, it's not so bad. Like, I feel like it'd be even harder to go for, like, the lower ones. 70's not that hard. Well, there you go. I just messed it up, but... There we go. RPG grinding. Yeah, oh, look at that! Perfect score! Every game has, like, a grinding element when you really think about it. There's always something in a game that you can do to kind of give yourself an advantage, whether it's Mario, going in and out of a bonus game to get as many coins as you can or something. There's always kind of spots where if you want to be cheap, you can be cheap. The question is, do you want to be cheap? But alright, we're going to buy this bomb, whatever this does, and that leaves us enough for some good old extra lives. There you go. Let's see, like... You know what? We're doing it again. If the game gives us the ability to do this, I'm going to do it. And like, one more time. So I have some really interesting video ideas coming up. There's a lot of stuff that's closing down in this year. The Xbox 360 Live store is closing down. Of course, the Wii U, some games with online play are closing down. So I have all sorts of stuff coming up in the future. That's going to revolve around that, so hope you'll all look forward to that. And just again, thanks everyone. 2023 was a really fun year for the channel. I appreciate your support throughout that, and We've had a few streams this year already, and I definitely plan to have a few more, and hope that you continue to enjoy them. But alright. Oh, come on, one more. Yeah! Alright, last final one. Like, look at those 70s. Each of those are like extra lives in the bank. So now I can go to the store. I can just... Oh no, it's 500 for an extra life. Okay, whatever. I give up. For some reason I thought it was 100, but I was wrong about that. Rockin' coin. Rockin' coin, like a new Bitcoin. Bitcoin mine on the NES? Oh, I should do that. I could be a 8 billionaire. Alright, well we got like churches made out of playing cards or dominoes or something. We got this guy standing up here. So yeah, you can do this like swinging thing. It seems like you're invincible when you're swinging, which is at least nice. And you know, considering the extra life situation, it seems like most levels have a 1-up just kind of hanging around somewhere, so hopefully, you know, such happens again. The more lives we get, the better. I would not complain if we could beat this game without getting like a single game over. Are these solid? They are too. We got like Minesweeper coming out of there. But alright, and there's that 1-up. See, like, I've noticed the pattern. Every single level has a 1-up, like at the very beginning. Oh, and then the heart, too. That fills up all your hearts, but we didn't even need it that time. And, like, something comes out of the garbage sometimes, or maybe that was something else. Okay. Now, what's this all about? What is going on here? How do I... Oh, yeah, that's right. Good old Scrooge McDuck pogo jump. It shows up like once per level. Otherwise, you never use it. Wow, that's weird. How did I even... Oh, maybe like a... Wow, that's... Oh, so maybe I could do like a... something like that. Let's just not fall so that I never have to try and kind of get out of a weird situation. Oh, wow. So using a diagonal glove hit to a wall to give yourself some momentum... That's a fascinating trick. Like, I like the whole glove system. It's cool. It's an interesting mechanic for sure. It really does kind of remind me of Scrooge McDuck and the whole cane thing, but like times 1,000. There you go. We're going inside some like mouth or something, and suddenly we're in Ghosts and Goblins. And again, this game handing out health, but I'll take it. Well, if I can get it. Something like that. And then, like, immediately lose half of it anyway. I'm assuming the mini-boss will be coming up soon if this follows the theme of, you know, previous levels. Maybe it'll just be like the red demon guy from Ghosts and Goblins. Ugh. Alright, it's a floating head, everyone! How did it know it was my, like, secret fear? Alright, I love the floating head that just kind of does nothing but lets me punch it 5,000 times. Oh, sometimes it comes down. Oh, now it turned into, like, 4 dudes. So, like, did I have to do something with those 4 dudes? Or it's just like, you know, there's 4 dudes. Like, weird. Alright, well apparently that was a boss. I hope you enjoyed it. This game is so weird. Oh man. Alright, Max Howard, well thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a great night. I have to try out those attachments I bought at the store. Oh, that's right. Okay, so I probably have to press select to like actually do things. Are they consumables or can I just like switch between them whenever I feel like? This is an important question. Although, like, I feel like if they're consumable, I should save them for when I might actually need them. So that means at the boss, we'll check that out. This game so far has been simple enough that it definitely doesn't feel like one where, you know, upgrades are really needed. But I'm assuming that, like, the final level is going to be really tough or something, and we're going to want all the stuff for that. Now, this is scary. We all know that NES main characters cannot swim, so anytime you see water is kind of freaky. I'm not really sure what it's asking me for here, but okay. Like, I'm guessing I'm probably supposed to swing to the other side then. But, like, you can't even really see to the other side of the water, so I'm not sure how you're supposed to know that. Whoa, that was just, like, barely. And there's, like, a like a piece of cheese or something in the water. Yeah, I'm not sure about this part. It's like not really making it clear what it wants me to do. Oh, but okay, speaking of power-ups, we do get like floaty shoes. Whoa. Okay, but now what does it want? Can I like jump on that guy's head, Donkey Kong Country 2 style? Like very briefly? Okay, something like that. And we got skunks farting at us, but you know what? Compared to the water, I'm not actually that worried about that. Okay, so there you go. Power-ups in this... I was just kind of dissing the power-ups in this game. And then they actually ended up being very important. Okay, that's kind of scary. Now you gotta do this the right way. Okay, thank God, thank goodness the knockback isn't actually too bad in this game. Okay, if this wants to end anytime soon, that'd be great. Yeah, it's like the same pattern like 40 times now. Like, okay. Alright, I see a door. I like what I see. And now we're inside the Tower of Pizza. Hello, Monter and Sharp. Looks like the kind of... You love weird games. Yeah, it's been fun. There's nautical NES music. That's how you know there's a water element. They're not consumables? Oh, that's so good to hear, Pal Puck. That's great. Yeah, when I read the manual, I wasn't quite sure if they were consumable or not. So now we know. Oh yeah, right? Yeah, Animal Crossing New Leaf. Hopefully, just like with the Wii and such, people create their own servers for all that sort of stuff. So yeah, so we can actually turn off the shoes then. So let's try out some different stuff, knowing that it's not consumable. So like this is like the spike glove, where I think it can stop projectiles and stuff. So that's pretty cool. I like how he just keeps respawning every single time I fall down a little on the screen. Like yeah, like I couldn't defeat him and then come up because he would just respawn. What else do we got? We got like, alright, we got projectile power. And this is like it just throws a bomb or something. Okay, interesting. So yeah, I mean there's no reason to not always be using something then. Whoa. Yeah, so when you're kind of flying through the air like that, you have no control. Like I cannot stop myself when I'm doing that. Oh no, right into the spikes. But if they're not insta-death spikes, I know you were all curious about that. Okay, well that was a death, but... This is a weird room. Now what do I have equipped now? Maybe we should do something like this? I wonder how well like the projectile works during bosses. Yeah, I don't like this at all. Conveyor belts with like weird rotation physics. Actually, okay, so if I punch while I'm kind of in that, like, stunned state, I can knock myself out of it. Gotcha, okay. Like, that's weird, but I guess if, you know, it works. I see a 1-up. I don't care if I have to, like, take a death to get it. I'm gonna get it. Why can I not get the 1-up? There we go. And I see a heart, too. Is that like a mini heart? There's mini hearts as well? Okay. I think we've only seen, like, the big ones so far. And I see another door, which leads us to whatever this is. This game is like a lot of stuff happening. It's just like, you know, there's stuff and it's happening right now. Don't question it. So you can't shoot down and to the right while you're standing. Like if you hold down and press B, like down and right and press B, he just shoots to the right. So like, whoa, I almost jumped through that by accident. Like that. So I don't know how you defend against the guy below you then if you can't attack below you. But that's how it's going to be, I guess. I guess we just jump over that. Okay. I was overthinking it. This is not a pacifist run. Everything I see must be destroyed. And I guess I jump off of this. All right. And we're not there yet. Yeah, this level is definitely a little bit longer than the other few, but okay. The layout reminds me a lot of Clown Man stage from like Mega Man 8 for whatever reason. Wow. And like it doesn't even let you know that there's spikes on the floor. It's like you just kind of got to know. Okay, boss time. Sonic the Hot Dog. Speedrunners speedrunning this cool game could be fun to watch. That's what. Oh, that's right. That's right, Powpuck. That's right. I'm already forgetting what's in my inventory. Okay, can this boss please be as easy as the mini boss was? Okay. Where am I hitting? So, alright, so far the pattern's kind of just like I'm trying to look. I'm trying to look at the top of the boss to see if it's reacting to any of my attacks, but that also means I'm kind of getting pummeled at the bottom. So maybe I was just kind of supposed to dodge there. But okay, I can't touch the face at all. Now we know. I feel like a lot of this game is just like figuring out what can I touch, what can I not, what can I pick up, what can't I pick up. So like, is this just kind of like a wait phase, or do I actually have to do something during this? Okay, so it was just a wait phase. And then, I mean, I'm supposed to be attacking him now. Okay. 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 Oh, yeah. Oh, it doesn't go the full length of the screen. Nasty. Okay. And then I kind of stand off to the side and just jump again. There we go. And yeah, this is another boss, which again probably has like a lot of health, which is where the difficulty will come in. But otherwise, the pattern's predictable enough. Again, I'm not sure if anything I'm doing is actually, like, hurting him because no health bar. I really do need to avoid those attacks, though. Otherwise, we're going to be replaying this, like, super long level, which I'm sure everyone will enjoy very much. Now you know why I wanted to farm for so many lives. Like, hey, if it gives you the chance to do it, why not? Like, do you think the projectile is hurting him? Yeah, like maybe when he opens his mouth, that's like, ow, I'm in pain, sort of thing. It's that big dog head in the middle that makes this tough. Because it's like, you can't get close and jump. Alright, and then you come around. And then you're going to stop here. Like, so does he open his mouth? No, he only opens it when I'm attacking him. Got it. Okay, so like as long as I can just be really patient, you know, we can beat him, but it's going to take a long time. And again, you know I complain about this a lot, but I love boss health bars. Just letting you know, like, you know, how close you are, that like what you're actually doing is dealing damage. I appreciate that so much. But I just have to guess that what I'm doing is correct. Wow, have you seen this attack before? I doubt it. Oh, what? Okay. Is he dead? He's dead, I guess. Okay, he's dead. The spike ball does extra damage, but you also have to get extra close. So we played it the safe way, but it ended up working out. I'm just happy we didn't have to replay the entire level again. That was a long level. But alright everyone, Playland is ended. It's done. Never to be seen again. And I think that means it's bonus time. Let's do some pipe toss. Get some more money, get some more one-ups. Oh, you can even do like a... I didn't mean to do that. There's no reason to do the bottom one. Like, why would you waste your time with 10? And what does that add up to? Yeah, we got some 10s in there. 370, that is enough for 2 1-ups. So let's do that. Yeah, I'll take that. And there's probably going to be one at the beginning of the next level. So that would take us up to 4. And you get a 0, right? So technically 5 lives. I think that's pretty good. Going into the next level. So again, the instruction manual mentioned that each level gets progressively more difficult, even if you don't do them in order. I wonder if that means that there's like enemies that don't appear unless it's a level that you do later or such. So you could technically, go back to this game after it and play the levels in reverse to see if there's any noticeable difference. But for the time being, we got level 4, and it's Western time. Gotta get all those television cliches in there. It's the bar, alcoholic references in my Nintendo NES game. I'm gonna write to the Parents Association right now. And we're back to having people dropping flower pots on our head, because that's what people did in the Wild West. Like, okay. Like, what about this is the Wild West? Guys running around with hats on. They look like wizard hats. Look at those acrobatics. Oh, it's like Back to the Future Part 3 all over again. And look at that, another heart. Like, I will not complain when the game wants to be nice to me. Did I miss like a 1-up back there? Probably blended in with the background or something. Hopefully we won't need it. And then we got this part. Pretty exciting. Oh yeah, yeah, do like the whole Scrooge McDuck on their head thing. Something like that. Now this is that's a tricky situation to try and hit a guy, but we somehow managed. Oh, already at the mini boss. Okay, so I should be switching to spiky mode to do extra damage. So this guy just literally sits on top of a totem pole, and like the guys at the bottom just run around, and that's the boss. And there you go. We've seen though that the mini boss doesn't indicate halfway through the level. We fought that boss, the mini boss, like way early during the last level, but the level continued much longer after that. All right, everyone, we are continuing on with Rockin Kats here, level 4. Got to be getting somewhat close to the end now. I love the whole momentum thing. Like, that's cool once you kind of start getting good at that. Oh no, that could have been really bad though. Yeah, if you like DuckTales, I think you'll like this game. Even though it's not a Disney game. And again, it's not even based off a TV show. Like you would kind of expect it to be. Like, yeah, bouncing on top of spikes, that's Scrooge McDuck all day. This is looking exactly like a part from the last level with these bats as you descend here. Now there's the 1-up I like to see. Very nice. Ooh, again, putting spikes where you don't even know you're going to land on them. I was going to laugh if that was the boss already. I was like, this level's way shorter than the last one. I'm curious if maybe, like, when it talks about levels getting longer, like, some of these rooms won't be there if you play it first or something. Look at that. That was... Oh, of course, I can use this branch. Maybe? It's kind of what it looks like it's for, but I guess it could just be decoration. Hello, YS Bunny. Yeah, it's a fun game. It's had some questionable moments, but I'm having a good time with it. Hope you're having a good night. It's a root beer bar, a classic children's show excuse, right? Okay, what's up with this? Can I abuse the rocket shoes here? Yes. I will feel no guilt in abusing the rocket shoes. But otherwise, I guess we can switch back to this now. I guess I just stuck under those. I guess I'm supposed to jump over those. I could jump for that money bag, but I'm not going to. If it was a 1-up, I would definitely consider it. Or like a heart or something. But not for money. Oh, now we're outside all of a sudden. I love it though. Like, I love this. It's like Donkey Kong Country 64 all over the place. Good music too. Yeah, why it's funny. So this game is made by Atlus, who also made all of your modern favorites like Persona and Shin Megami Tensei. And they made a few NES games we were talking about. Oh, I'm definitely jumping for that. Not for that. Like Friday the 13th and the Karate Kid. Like, hilariously, they made some LJN titles, but... Oh, okay. I'm surprised how lucky I'm getting with, like, some things, considering this is my first time ever playing this. Alright, this is the part where you just walk forward and Barney attacks you. And then suddenly a boss! Oh, you can't grab with the spike ball? Oh, wow, all these sneaky things you need to account for. But alright, look, everyone, looks like another boss here. And, you know, 5 1-ups, can't complain about that. Big Eagle. Alright. So we got the spike ball out. Looks like Big Eagle kind of flies back and forth. But sometimes you gotta smack him with the spike ball when he comes by. He takes off a whole heart when he touches you, which is pretty evil compared to, you know, some bosses and enemies we've seen in this game. That could also be, you know, again, that thing we were talking about where just later levels, enemies are gonna do more damage, which is fair enough. I appreciate, though, that this boss's pattern's easier than some of them. Like, wow, that's like the easiest boss yet. And look at that, we got enough money for one more 1-up. You always notice how most of Nintendo's platform games, they always reuse some of the graphics in other games. Yeah, like you're gonna reuse what you can, wherever you can. Let's go back to New York. I'll get you yet. So it's completely possible that this next level is the last level. So like I said, you know, later NES games, there's a lot of cases where games were more graphically nice. You know, they had a lot of cutscenes and stuff to them, but they were on the shorter side to make up for that. So that definitely looks like it could be the case here if level 5 does indeed turn out to be the final level. So I think I have enough money for another 1-up, but if I do that, then I don't have enough money to play good old, you know, basketball or whatever again. So let's do another round of pipe toss just to finish things off. We've done it after every other level. We got to do it for consistency's sake. I need to get enough for 2 1-ups, I'll be very happy. No, that was a bad jump. Okay, we gotta get this. Oh, this is not good. Something like that. I was trying to use the bricks on the back wall to create like a system of like, okay, whenever the pipe touches that brick, that's when you jump. We might need to do this like one more time to get enough money. Thankfully, again, it's like a quick mini game, not that long. All right, I'll take that. I'm not sure of that one, YS Bunny. Interesting. Yeah, see, one more time should get us to the point where we can buy 2 lives. And then we'll be ready to take on the end game. With fingers crossed, it has bosses that are as easy as the previous ones. Now, here's the thing. This is a pretty short game, right? What do you think the chances are that this game ends with, like, a boss rush? I could definitely see them trying to, you know, stretch that game out by just making you refight all the bosses again. What the heck was that? Okay. Clearly, this requires the utmost concentration. At least I'm not going to lose money. As long as you get 2 pipes, you know, you're not going to lose. Might need to do it one more time. Oh, okay, one more time. But yeah, I definitely feel like they're going to try and, you know, stretch the length a little bit. Because that was the best thing you could do back then, right? Like, you know, we all think, you know, have fond memories of, like, Mega Man boss rushes and stuff. But the reality is, you know, you already have these assets made. You might as well get as much use out of them as you can. Mega Man 1 was cool, where like they put the bosses throughout the Wily stages instead of just having a big capsule room at the end. And that system came back in Mega Man X. Did you notice that? How Mega Man X uses the same style of boss fights as the original Mega Man game. See, I really can't do this if I'm yapping. Where you fight the bosses throughout Sigma's fortress instead of having just one level at the end where you fight them all, which again came back in Mega Man X2 and onward. Where in Mega Man X1, it's like you'll fight, you know, Boomer Kawanger and whoever else in, like, you know, the first Sigma stage. And I think it's String Chameleon in that one as well. You know, so it's kind of like a throwback to Mega Man 1 in that sense. Where then you just get kind of the capsule room and all the Mega Man games after that. Funny, this game has a password system. That's so true. I forgot all about that. I think you only see the password when you get game over. So fingers crossed you don't have like a power outage or something. Because I have obviously not written down any passwords. Although at this point, if I really had to, I guess I could just go online and like look up the password to level 5. You know, since it wouldn't really be any different. It'd be worse if it's like, you know, if you'd beat like levels 1 and 3 or something. Finding a password for that probably wouldn't be too easy. But okay. We got lots of 1-ups. I guess it's finally time for I Love New York. And here you go. That's it. No opening cutscene or nothing. Bit easy, says Daniel. Yeah, like it's been interesting. Again, I'm guessing this is probably gonna be like a mix of every level in one. We'll probably see enemies from all the different levels. Again, maybe those boss refights. We got the flower pot lady. You can't go inside this door, even though it's like a massive black gap there. Am I the only one who, whenever I play an NES game, you know, whenever you see a door in the background, you have to try pressing up on it. You just never know. I should put on some sort of power-up, I guess. I like how the grates in the ground are like, they damage you. Like, that's some really hot air coming out of those grates. Alright, one room down. We got Radio Atlas. We got a stoplight with only 2 colors on it. Now, who needs that yellow light? Alright, and that's all for that room, I guess? Like, I feel like I'm missing something, but okay. Did I go in a circle? Is this like back to the first room again? Or is it just like using the same graphics again? It could honestly be either way at this point. Like, maybe this is like a, you know, you gotta find the secret exit or something. No, it's actually a different room that just looked exactly the same. Alright, it's tower time. With guys who like blend in with the background. Interesting. Like, very interesting. Oh, that's right, Metal Ball can't grab stuff, so we'll do that. What a weird background effect. Hopefully it's not like causing any problems on the stream. Streams don't like when, you know, things flash different colors too quickly. I don't think it's too quick though. Hopefully it's not bothering anyone. This is okay, that's such an awkward kind of spot. See how I keep kind of hitting the wall? Okay, that's right. I forgot that you can kind of change your trajectory in the air if you press B, right? Right. Okay, so this is the part where you climb up a tower that's for some reason changing colors. And, oh, I called it! I called the boss refights. I called it. Love the detailed cartoony sprites. Right, yeah, they are nice. Overall, it's a very nice looking game. But like I said, usually when that happens, it means that the game is rather short. And yeah, this definitely feels endgame then if we're getting the boss refights here. This game reminds you of another game. Now, I can definitely see that YS button. There's a lot of games around this era that have this vibe. Your cookies turned out great, Peace Watcher. Hope everyone has some form of cookies available tonight. Yeah, well, thanks. Glad to hear your cookies went well, even while we're playing this here. Oh, all right. I need to remember how this works. So you don't got to worry about the band guys like at all. Kind of got to hit this guy, and you have like a 1 in 2 chance that he's going to pop up in one of the 2 holes that are beside you, which is nice. But he seems to have grown a brain, and now he's always going to the further ones, except for now. But yeah, boss refights, everybody. I wonder if they have more health or like the same amount of health. I noticed that they all take off like a full heart now. Or I think the last time we fought this guy, he only took off like half a heart. I wonder if you get your health refilled if you beat like a boss like this. Yeah, I would love to not take another hit and find that out. Please refill my health. Please refill my health. Yes! Look at that. Half a heart away from disaster. And yet we got a whole health bar back. I like it. Peace Watcher with the 099 super chat. Thank you. and the face there. Thank you. Oh, Chippendale. Yeah, it definitely has a Chippendale vibe. Although in that game's all about picking up boxes and throwing them at enemies. But yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. The spider is easy in X1. Sigma is the torture. Yeah, I had a lot of trouble with Sigma stage 3. I mean, like, you know, it's like the dog, and then, you know, Sigma stage 1, 2. But, you know, stage 3 of the boss fight, having to get, you know, right up to the face and hit that. Just as a kid was pretty rough. But, you know, you fill up those 4 energy tanks and you toughed it out. Okay, so we got some serious platforming here. This is where our lives could disappear in a hurry. But the power-ups really kind of do make you OP. so here we go. Okay, like, I see that. Why can I not bounce on the floor here? Okay. I almost abandoned it because I'm like, is it worth almost losing a life to try and get a life? But looks like it was worth it. Let me see. You can easily grind for lives in the final boss room before you fight Sigma. True, yeah. But it wasn't so much about like running out of lives, because even if you get game over, you still continue right from that stage. It was mostly just about having to, you know, fight through 3 stages of the final boss without dying, because you have to refight the whole thing if you do. That was the tough part. But yeah, you can also, you know, fill your energy tanks there if you need to, which is good. Yeah, so this guy's a little bit tougher because he takes off more health this time, I guess. No, actually, he's still only doing half a thing. But wow, even beating the mini-boss fills your health. Like, that is so cheap. Wow, whole heart from these guys is kind of annoying. I remember this guy took quite a few hits last time. Also, there's wind physics now. I don't think there was wind physics last time. Ooh, one more hit. I wonder if I can just kind of stand back and use the projectile. Oh, I will never pass up an opportunity to do something silly like that. It kind of reminds you of Green Dog. Instead of a frisbee, it's a fist. Speaking of game sack. But alright, so far. Hey, if we get one more life, we can say that cats literally have 9 lives. I'll be really upset there's not like one more 1-up somewhere. Alright, and suddenly we're outside another building. What does this look like? Like Spider-Man from like the Atari 2600 or something? Oh, that's right, we can't grab with that one, but we might as well use something. But yeah, this has been Rockin Kats, everyone. I don't want to, you know, count our chickens before they hatch here, but I would have to assume we're getting closer to the end. How many bosses have we refought, now that I think about it? I think we've only really refought one boss, like real boss, which means we might only be like a quarter of the way through this level. So even though it's only 5 levels, I guess they might have made the last one like really long. So if you like really long final levels, this one's for you. And I kind of do. Like, I like when they make you run the gauntlet at the end of a game. Got to use everything you've learned to kind of really, you know, pass some true final tests. I like that. Okay, so we're back to this guy again. So yeah, they're not making us refight them in order, which is interesting. Last time I think I kind of just spammed Spiky Ball. Oh, shoot. Now, the less hits we take, because this guy, he does some serious damage if he actually ends up getting it. Yeah, ooh, no. This might be a death, unfortunately. Oh, even like this part where the rock breaks. Thankfully, we start right here. Oh, I don't like that rock at all. Yes! Okay. I don't know, I was kind of worried that, that could get pretty intense pretty fast, but I'll take one death on that guy, I guess. Alright, 2 bosses down. You're tempting fate, says Palpak. That's how we do it here. No, no, if we can, you know, relieve some danger, I'll definitely take that opportunity. But I don't know, that guy, I felt like that was just kind of the way to get it done. So I guess it worked out in the end. But yeah, I was a little bit worried for a second there. I won't even deny it. You know, maybe there'll be more 1-ups or something somewhere. Why is there just a flying dog head? But yeah, I won't question it. Oh, he's just kind of chasing us? It's like Lockjaw from Banjo-Kazooie then. Oh, wow, this is just like a literal copy of a room we already saw. Are they all copies of rooms we already saw? Oh, wow, okay, that was much quicker to get to the next boss. Yeah, this might not happen with 1 heart. Oh, he shot 3 times? I thought it was only 2. Uh-oh, we're down to 6 lives, everyone. I'm very worried. Yeah, I'm sure it must have been 2 last time, because my brain keeps telling me it's only going to be 2. Oh, shoot. Yeah, it's really nasty when it's a whole heart. You know, I made a comment like way back an hour ago when we started that, you know, half hearts make this really easy, but now when everything takes off a full heart, you definitely feel the pain a little bit more. Oh, shoot the gun again. See, I don't like when all the hands are gone, because now he's going to come do this like claw attack. But okay, it's actually not that hard to avoid. You really have to get close, though, to hit. I guess I could switch to the projectile attack. He has to be almost dead. There we go. And that's 3 bosses? Reminds you of Kirby a bit. You just remembered where the game Shadow Blade. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Shadow Blade from Mega Man 3. You can shoot that in 8 directions. Oh, you could have dodged the eagle by ducking. Well, there was no time to learn about that. Can I defeat those? I guess not. Wait, what are they exactly? Okay. Oh, well, I was not expecting a boss to suddenly show up, so... Oh, this is the guy from the plane, except now we're not bouncing on a plane anymore, so it's actually much easier. Oh, no, please. I don't want to lose that. Yeah! I knew I'd get my health back if I could pull it off. All right, everyone. Here we go. We should be getting... ooh. Okay. All right. How do you get that life without touching the door first? Because you don't have to press up to go through a door. It just kind of like sucks you in. How do I go around and get that? Like, I'm willing to take like a hit. There, something like that. Ooh, spooky dark caves. It's the end of Contra, everybody. It just kind of reminded me of it for a second there. Okay. Well, there's that. Was there a way to, like, become light? Like, whenever there's a candle on screen, I guess. The game's not going to be nasty enough to put, like, a random bottomless pit where you can't see it, right? Okay, good. Ugh. This, so actually, now what this reminds me of is Quickman stage of Mega Man 2. When there's like those fire guys from Fireman stage in Mega Man 1. And the screen's dark unless they're on it. Which is like really random to be in Quickman stage. Like, how does that even fit? What? Okay, all right, this boss. Okay. But yeah, 8 lives. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Wait, I'm sure I paused. Okay, the music's still playing even when it's paused. This game's fairly underrated. It should be on Nintendo Switch Online. Yeah, there's a lot more stuff that needs to be on Nintendo Switch Online still. And it seems like they add like a couple new NES games a year at this point. Like even the Nintendo Switch Online North American app got some new games this year. A lot of them were Famicom games that had already been on the Famicom app since like 2 or 3 years ago. Like YS Bunny, you and I played Joy Mech Fight together in like 2021. And now in 2023, they suddenly put them on the North American version for some reason. So, but like actual new games on the Switch Online NES app, I think there was like 2 this year. So they're adding them very slowly now. And what's up with N64 now? Like, are we done with N64? I know. I think Jet Force Gemini was a surprise. I don't think that had previously been announced. But otherwise, it's like, they just done with that now. How many of those are we gonna get? Of course, the Golden Sun games just came out on the. No. Okay, well we gotta do that again. The Golden Sun games just came out on the Game Boy Advance app, which is cool. But it definitely seems like they're not supporting the older retro apps as much anymore, which is unfortunate considering there's still some great NES games and such that. Are potential targets. And, Nintendo's kind of, has a thing going on with Rare again. So, like, let's get Battletoads and stuff on the NES. Like, why not? Yeah, unfortunate death there. Hopefully 7 lives will still be enough to beat the final boss. Unfortunately, with this one, it just takes a long time. There's a lot of waiting. I'm not sure if I can hit him when he's like at the top of the dog. Maybe. Maybe I'll try that this time. Like if I do something like that. No, but see if I start messing around, that's just gonna happen. So, as slow and boring as it is, I should probably just keep my usual strategy. At least, those were some silly hits. But if we beat him, we'll get it back. So I guess that's consolation enough. Oh no, yeah, let's not start being silly. I wish I had counted though how many hits it was. I hate not knowing how much longer it has to go. Alright, let's go. I don't think that hitting him while he's rolling does anything. Yeah, okay. And now we're in the basement here. Let's see here. Give Golden Sun a shot. Yeah, I really need to get more into it. It came out, I wasn't too into RPGs during that time. But these days I appreciate RPGs much more. So there's a lot of retro RPGs I'm definitely looking forward to going back to. And I played the Dragon Warriors on the NES, which was great. And, Final Fantasy, I'd love to play more of those now. I wonder how the transfer feature on the ROMs had password feature link cable. Huh. Oh, really? Well, that's cool, Daniel. That's cool. So what are we doing here? What are we doing? Something like that. It's still weird sometimes doing that. Okay. that. Something like that. Ooh, what do I have to do here? Oh, I thought maybe I could stand on top of that. Hey, you can't like fault me when you don't even explain the rules. I guess I could have technically, you know, tried it with the one that was already there. But okay, so you need to make like a connection in midair. Whoa. Yeah, that's suddenly like the first time the game has ever asked us to do this, and it's asking us to do it right at the end. Like, how even? The glove is not that accurate. Oh, actually. Shoes. Please tell me that's the solution to this puzzle. Whoa. Okay, well, the shoes did not work. What? That was insane, and I never want to have to do that again, so please tell me that the end is, like, really close. I don't care. I'm just tanking everything until I get to a checkpoint. That was awful. That was awful. I never want to do that again. Oh yeah, Felix the cat. Yeah, I definitely see the similarities there too. Okay, looks like the final boss. Whoa, he's just a massive guy. It really is just like the end of Chippendale. It's just like this massive boss that takes up like half the screen. His leg's kind of missing though. Okay, what do I want? Like, what do you do exactly? Like, can I just like hit you anywhere? Does it have to be in the face? I see bananas. I see his face is kind of like, oh man, I'm in pain though. Like, no matter where I hit him. I like stand between your legs. I mean, it definitely makes it feel like, you know, that's why there's a big space between his legs. So you can stand there. Like, yeah, that's what we're looking for. Oh yeah, that's the ticket. Wow, okay, I was not expecting the sudden, like, spark mandrill attack. Lots of Mega Man X1 references tonight. I can't believe that he, like, cannot come all the way to the left. It's like a safe space. So, like, am I actually doing anything? Like, I'm really confused if this is, like, actually doing damage or not. Oh, wow. I thought I was about to get killed by Spark Mandrill attack there. Ah. Okay. 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 Oh, that wasn't even the end. I was bamboozled, although I don't like the fact that we're still in the sewers. It's scary. Miles Luigi, good evening. Joined right at the end. How's the game treated you? It's been good. It's been good. I don't want to say anything till we're done it, but it's been good. In the Milkman, yes. Once you beat this game, you've beat every game. Yeah, let's just say that. Okay. So yeah, into the sewers again. I don't like you know, the bottomless pit we've got here. So like, okay, I can do that, and then that. Okay, fish, get lost. What the? Oh. Okay, so I was gonna land on that guy, and I'm like, wait a second, maybe I can just skip it. And then there you go. Oh, but I see that. Ooh. I'm so tempted. I can't say no to a 1-up. I just can't. Oh no, not again. Or do I just try to float over it? No! Oh no! Ran out of gas right at the end. Now here's a question, a fun question for you all. Do you think the 1-up will respawn? Because, you know, some NES games are nice, and the 1-up will just keep coming back no matter how many times you try. And other ones, it's like, nope, one try and it's gone. No, it did not respawn. Now, do I try that again with like a little bit more distance? Okay. All right. You can't be that cheap. Oh, one last skunk for the road. Okay, this is probably the true final boss then. Whew. Ooh, okay. So what do I want to do? I don't know your attack, so I really don't know. Oh, okay, we got moving platforms. So I can just like stun lock you if I can get close enough to you, which is interesting. I feel like getting up to that higher platform, it's like don't even try, just kind of stay on the lower one. I'm not using the rocket shoes much, so we might as well go for power. No. Okay. All right. Well, now that we know his attack pattern, this will go much smoother. I notice everything is like a, you know, a 1 heart. Now, actually, no, the spikes still only take off half a heart. Nice. No, but the gun takes off a full one. Okay. I just hope he doesn't take too many hits. Well, that was some weird dodging, but it worked. Oh, yeah, that's right. The spike ball defeats bullets, too. What is that? Like, I'm guessing I don't want to touch a bomb? Okay. Made sense on paper. Nope. No, I did the spiky bounce thing. Okay. Okay. Well, it shows that this game can have some fangs when it wants to. Still not, like, the hardest thing, but, like... Like, I don't understand why sometimes you'll bounce and sometimes you won't. Ooh. Like, see, that time, it's not as reliable as Scrooge McDuck's pogo bounce. Scrooge McDuck's pogo bounce is like the best. I think we've got it. Yeah, you have to do it earlier than you think. Like, you gotta do it, like, really ahead of time. Oh, look at that. Yeah, like, that was just kind of unavoidable. Yay! Get out of here! Get off the freaking planet! No one likes you. Moon doesn't know how to feel about that. But there you go, everyone! Unless there's like a super secret final boss on the moon. That was Rockin Kats. I don't know if I've ever beat a final boss so bad that they got... I mean, yeah. But there you go. Got sent to the moon. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Peace Watcher. Yeah, so it's the way the ball works is like it extends a bit on the chain, right? So if you do it too late, the chain goes through the ground and then the ball doesn't hit the ground. So you have to do the chain or the ball earlier than you think to do the pogo bounce. There you go. It all came together. That's why it never hurts to have some one-ups. And there's the Statue of Liberty. So you know it's France in the background. Cool game. Pretty cool game. Again, you know, it's one of the more expensive NES games. It's only 5 levels long, so it could have been longer, but they tried to make up for it by having like a really long last level. Which, I mean, yeah, it was pretty fun. He got blasted to the moon, says Why is funny. I'm tempting fate again, says Pow Puck. I don't know, I find that being on the offensive, you know, it works out sometimes, but sometimes it doesn't. And, you know, we've seen me get burned on streams before, where, you know, where I kind of, maybe I'm too aggressive. Is French's Statue of Liberty on an island? Let's just say it is. No. I mean, even in Japan, there's like a little mini Statue of Liberty on like Odaiba. People got statues of liberties all over the place. But no, that's the official one. All right, Rockin Kats staff. Here I figured that was just going to be the end screen. Oh, so yeah, I mentioned it in the description. The same guy who planned this, I think Kubota, who it said right there, also was the planner for Mario Party 2 and for Bomberman Hero, both phenomenal games. So it does not surprise me in any way to see that he's like worked on 3 games and all 3 of them were really good. This was a fun game. Again, like I mentioned, a lot of graphics, a lot of flair. Usually ends up leading to a somewhat shorter game, because it's a lot of effort to make all those fancy graphics, plus, you know, storing them all in the ROM. But I enjoyed that a lot. I think it was a good game. Thank you, Hackin' Quackin'. Yeah, only an hour, right? And if you watched my my B ranking video part 2, I said the same thing about Bonk's Adventure, another example of a late released NES game, 1993, and it's like an hour long. And that's so often the case with like the more expensive NES games. Like, what am I missing? Panic Restaurant, Flintstones 2, Little Samson. They're probably all the same. I would drop thousands of dollars on them, and we'd be done in like an hour. So that's the reality of retro game collecting, I guess. And there you go. You get the peace symbol from whatever his name was. Sneaky surfing WoW ROMs. Oh, let's fight one more round. You got money and... I'm really confused. Oh, like he takes your money and your items? Oh, and so he's saying to like fight him with like no power-ups this time? And no lives? Like, so what is this, like the post game? Because, you know, wow, this was like way back, this room. Remember it being just as awkward back then as well. Maybe like no one's ever discovered this before. Everyone probably turned the game off like 5 minutes ago. Wait, how do you do this again? Oh yeah, it's like I bounce and then... No, stop it! Stop! Stop! I hate this game! I was so happy to be done with it too. And I'm not taking this too seriously. Like, I doubt that this is like considered like actual thing you gotta do. Like, that was actually really cool. Oh man. Stop. Well, the post game's already kicking our butt. Okay, weird. So it's like making you play through parts of each of the levels? So there you go, everyone. People are like, oh man, that game's so short. So what's the solution? Make you play parts of it again. I mean, we technically already saw like the end screen, so I guess this is all just you know, dessert, like extra helpings of dessert. You haven't won until I beat this, says Peace Fletcher. Psych, it's not over, says Pow Puck. But like, it took all my lives and items, so like, I don't even know. If you continue, like, do you actually like continue at this point? I hope it doesn't be like, oh, played the whole final level over again to try this. In which case, we'll probably be moving on. I can't tell if these rooms are actually new, or if we've... Oh no, this room's definitely new. Ugh, okay. weird. Okay, let's see here. Like, what does it even want here? Can you ascend walls like this? Kind of. Okay. I mean, it kind of worked. Wait for a password to try it later for full completion, says Milkman. Well, how does it work, Powpuck? Like, how exactly does this fit in with, like, completing the game? I mean, it is, like, new levels, which is interesting. I'm curious if it will make you fight, like, all the bosses again, or just the final one. I noticed that they're not giving you extra lives like crazy like they used to. Oh no, not the sewers again. Oh no. No, I don't want to go backwards. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh no! Well, there you go, everyone. We finally got to see what happens when we get game over. That brings you back here again? And this is what we were doing. Okay, well, I guess we'll continue to investigate then. Weird that it's like, okay, you beat the game, you grinded for all those lives, got all those items, but nope, you can't use them for this final part. I hate the vertical ascending parts of this game, I won't lie. I feel like they're just the most frustrating, annoying parts of this game. We're like, yeah, I'm assuming that the developers who played this for like 12 hours a day probably got really good out of it, but I don't know. It feels really jank. Okay, good to know that we can continue from this at least. I was expecting it to be like a one-time challenge thing, and if you get game over, it would just like boot you back to the title screen or something, but okay. I guess we will continue to see what's going on here, since it is actually new content. And again, the sewer was like the last part of the game, so that was probably like the last room too. Yeah, they don't give you any health or anything for this. This room in particular is so bad. I get zero joy from this room. Oh man. Can I just ascend the wall if I just like mash the B button? No, actually, maybe if it was like more of a... Yeah, I can just skip that whole thing altogether. Hey, see, we're learning here. I just wish that enemies didn't respawn the second that you left the screen. Alright, at least we took care of him. Yeah, the best way seems to just be to kind of avoid the branches altogether if you can. You don't really know how awkward the fist is to use, though, for all these acrobatics if you haven't experienced it yourself. We're probably about to lose all of our hearts, which is like, how do I do anything about that guy? You can't really attack while you're already using your fist to grab onto walls. EC Myers vids! Yeah, that's what we're saying. Thank you so much for stopping by. This section almost defeated you. Ah, so you've played to this kind of final area as well. Yeah, I mean, it's all like the end and everything. It's like, psych. There's a whole other debacle you gotta go through here. But we're gonna see what we can do about it. But thank you so much for stopping by, EC Myers Vids. I know you were streaming tonight. Definitely check out EC Myers Vids channel, everyone. Does awesome retro content as well as some modern content as well. Yes, thank you for watching. Hope everyone's having a great night. As yeah, we try to do this room now. This is how you get the real ending. I don't know, the last ending seemed pretty real. But if this is what we gotta do. Oh, no, no. Okay, well, assist from the baddie. I'm curious though, like how much more is there? Is it just like refight the final boss? I hope it's not a whole boss rush again. I can imagine that like a boss rush would be really tough. If it's just the final boss, I can probably figure it out. But see, they put you into a situation like this, where it's like, you have no defense against this. Okay, I'll take it. Oh yeah, back here again. Yeah, this part's the worst. How many times are they gonna make us do it? That's the question. Okay, something like that. It keeps going. We already saw this color. Okay, like this I can do. This is just Mario 64. Before Mario 64. It's a cool effect though to see it on the NES. You know, Batman's another rare game that had like wall jumping. Alright everyone, final boss once again. Oh. There are a bunch of advanced techniques you never got the hang of, and you need them all here. Strider has wall jumping, sort of. Oh man, Strider. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one, although I think people say it's kind of janky. That's coming up soon. We're at R. QRS. So close, but R has been taking me a little while. Some good games on R though. Ninja Gaiden. Oh, Peace Watcher. Yeah, of course. Okay, so 2 tries, 1 try with only 3 hearts to beat this guy. Thankfully, we just kind of beat him, so it's still fresh in our mind, but... Oh, and that's right, without the fist of, you know, spikes, we have to watch out for his bullets this time, too. Plus, we're probably going to be doing less damage. I can imagine this is not going to be fun. Okay. Oh, I was gonna say, can I lift that up? But it exploded before I even had a chance to check. The nice part is that he gets stun locked if you're like really in his face. Ugh. I was gonna duck, but didn't get the chance in time. Oh no! Okay, I didn't have full health that time. Thankfully, touching a bomb before it explodes only takes off half a heart. But he kind of shot me there when I didn't even really see the animation, because he was stun locked. Oh, I was ducking and everything, and he still got me. Yeah, the transfer from one side to the other is kind of hard to dodge. I saw that coming. Is that it? Is that it? He's dolphed it. You know, it wasn't enough to send him to the moon once. You gotta do it again. Thank you, EC Myers Vids. Thank you. Is that the true ending now? Is he gonna say now you have to do it again with 1 heart or something like that? I don't know, this true ending is looking a lot like the last ending. Shiny Moltres, thank you! Hope you're having a great night and that you're enjoying the stream. Like, what true ending? This happened already. I feel like it's deja vu. But yeah, a very fun game. That was an interesting surprise challenge at the end there. I wasn't sure what was going on with it at first. That's why I'm like, is this even like something worth doing? It seemed like it was just kind of stuff we'd already done. But no, clearly a very different little bonus at the end. just to make it a little teeny bit longer. Technically it's 6 levels now and not just 5. Oh, they're shooting stars this time. There's the true ending. Oh, excellent, Shiny Moltres. Now you have to do it again as the girl, says Daniel. I can't tell if it's serious or not. I'm not questioning anything at this point. Isaiah, thank you! Yeah, first time seeing this game. Yeah, brand new to me as well. I know people who have beat it, so I've always kind of wanted to get around to beating it myself, and saw it coming up on the list and figured it'd be a good one to share because I've heard good things about it. And yeah, not the longest game, coming up on 2 hours here. But yeah, that was fun. And there you go, that is officially back to the title screen, and we did all of that. Oh, I guess we technically got a game over because all of our lives were taken away from us at the end there. But we never got a single password to enter, and those are some long passwords. Time to just guess. See if we can warp to the super secret developer level that no one's ever played before. Oh, password is wrong. Now the worst part is that once you go to this screen, the only way to get off of it is to get up and reset the console. So I guess we're stuck here for the rest of the night. Yeah, I've never heard of this game, but it looks fun, right? Yeah, so definitely check out Rockin Kats for yourself, should you ever get the chance. It was a pretty cool game. So, seeing as we have not even played for 2 hours yet, I did have a backup plan should we need to play something else. But I warn you, this next game does not look anywhere near as nice as Rockin Kats. And I'm questioning if I'm going to regret even starting this tonight. Oh, EC Myers vids, yes, I love the Japanese title, New York Nyankies. What a great pun. I was sure that this game was based on a cartoon or something. I was shocked when I looked up and it wasn't. So many cool NES games based on those old cartoons that you just don't hear about anymore, like Bucky O'Hare and such. It's Peggle. 2 minutes, 10 minutes short of 2 hours. All right, so let me get up here, take out that cartridge. I've even already cleaned this other cartridge just in case. Because yeah, reading the instruction manual, I didn't anticipate it to be the longest game, but 2 hours, not horrible. Let me be right back. Oh no, says Miles Luigi. I have not started playing yet. This is the demo, so it just kind of starts going on its own. Now for something completely different. Yes, unfortunately. You've heard things about this one, EC Myers, but you haven't played it yourself. Oh no. Oh, Monter and Sharp, you hate when you have to play a game twice just to get a good ending, especially when it's a fun game. Yeah, Metal Storm, I think, even has like a third playthrough that you can do. My favorite one will always be James Bond Jr. When you beat it, and this, like, the general guy point blank to you, he's like, no, sorry, the bad guy got away. You have to play all the levels again. It's like they don't even have like a good story reason for it. It's just like, yeah, this game only 4 levels long. It's pretty short, so just beat it again. But okay, everyone, we're gonna try Rocky and Bullwinkle tonight. Yeah, people say this one's pretty rough. THQ, I think they also did Ren and Stimpy, which I already beat, and that game is rough too, but it was manageable. Like, it was doable. So let's hope that that Rocky and Bullwinkle, while rough, is also doable. Like this, look at the graphics in this game. That's horrible. This game looks awful. Like compared to Rockin Kats, this is disgusting. Yeah, right. EC Myers vids. So the thing about James Bond Jr. is, in the first playthrough, if you lose all of your lives and continue, you start right where you game overed in the level. Where if you game over in the second playthrough, you have to start the level all over again. So it causes it forces you to play it a little bit differently, but otherwise it's the exact same game. But okay, let's actually try Rocky and Bullwinkle, everybody. You like the hand-drawn style? It's very much like MS Paint or whatever the popular program was at the time. So I'm playing now. Okay, so he charges. Like, oh, do I pick these up? Oh, okay. This is... Oh, wait, they're limited. I'm used to just kind of having infinite projectiles. Look at that guy. So do I need to actually defeat anyone? Can I just, like, jump by everybody? Here's an interesting thing. If you're looking left and you push down, he still tries to pick something up to the right. So that's so weird. Oh, there's a key that it said that I need. Okay, so can I jump up this? I can switch to this guy, and he jumps higher, maybe? In the demo, he just jumped higher. Oh, something like that. So holding B is just like causing me to bounce. Maybe I just hold B and I can go through like the whole level. Can I pick these up? Okay, we're indoors now. Wait, so what, like, I want to do the bouncing thing again. Why am I throwing bombs all of a sudden? Oh, the control, wait, no, okay, something weird's going on. Let me go over here, pick up this. So yeah, this is a game on the same console that had Rockin Kats. Is also Rocky and Bullwinkle. I missed the year. Just how far apart were these made? I'm curious now. How do you... Okay, up. Well, where was I going then? There may have been like stairs in the floor that I missed. Look, it's just like Castlevania. Wait, now where am I going? That's apparently like another floor you can go up to. Oh no. To be fair, the Rocky and Bullwinkle cartoon is ugly and cheap looking, so this is brand accurate. My only experience with Rocky and Bullwinkle, with a little asterisk which I'll address, is seeing the movie, like the live action movie with a friend when I was like 6. And I haven't seen it since. That's all I really know about Rocky and Bullwinkle. I think Dudley Do-Right is actually on the cover of this game. And being Canadian, you have to know who Dudley Do-Right is. And I was on the Dudley Do-Right ride in Universal Studios, the Ripsaw Falls, which is a classic. But yeah, other than that, that is my experience with Rocky and Bullwinkle. So not much. Oh, wow. The death sound reminds me of Donkey Kong. Kind of funny. Okay, so if you die, you gotta like replay the whole thing, which is great. You're like Ren and Stimpy on the Sega Genesis. Yeah, it's probably much better than the NES one. Fractured Fairy Tale segment. Cool. Yeah, maybe I need to learn more about Rocky and Bullwinkle. It's like Pink Panther, but better. Oh, interesting. So yeah, definitely we have some Rocky and Bullwinkle fans in the chat. Or I mean, maybe I shouldn't, label you as fans. People who remember it at the very least. Although it does sound like people have somewhat fond memories. Why does he get stuck? At this point, we've lost so many lives, I'm considering maybe we should just, like, you know, like, forfeit and try again. I wonder if you have continues in this game. Place your votes now. Does this feel like the kind of game that will give you continues? Or do you think it's like a beat it all in one try sort of deal? I'm definitely feeling the latter. But it's also a question of, like, I don't think there's that many levels. I think there's, like, the instruction book only said there was, like, 4. So that's nice, if true. I feel like it feels like, I mean, it probably looks like I'm playing really poorly. Why did the key come back? But you have no idea just how stiff the controls are. It's not Mario 3, and it's not even Rockin Kats, which we just played. Okay, so it makes more sense to switch to this guy. And do a thing like that. And how do you float? Like, B is attack, but he also floats with B, like that. Oh, that's grass. I didn't even realize that was proper grass you could stand on. So is this all level 1, then? So there's the buzzsaws from Ripsaw Falls. Oh, my controls are for some reason reversed.